Hello guys, today I'm going to tackle the project of changing the sound insulation which is stuck to the back of these covers because I've broken the one end off and therefore I can no longer mount them behind the rear lights, and I have new ones, or new to me ones, which have both ends. However, since they came from a Volvo 740, they don't have insulation like my ones, and so therefore I'm removing it and I'm going to glue it back on the new ones. And it's just a quite simple process really. I'm just taking a knife and cutting it carefully, trying not to obviously cut the insulation itself. And they're just stuck with some textile glue, and that's exactly what I'm going to use to glue them back on again. It's quite interesting to me that 740 covers didn't come with the insulation. I guess when they switched to the 940 model, they decided to add that extra bit, which is just such a small patch. I guess every little bit adds up. And the reason why the old ones broke, I guess, as with age, plastic will become brittle, and taking one off one day, especially during winter time, I tore this bit off, and I was quite not happy about it, since the other one was already broken by then. I've tried to use some of this sticky stuff, but it doesn't work. Thankfully, I managed to find two not broken ones, and yes, they're not the same color. I don't know how well you can see. This is gray and this is black, but the upholstery of the car in the wagon area is already gray, so I think should be all right. And this is the glue I'm going to be using. I guess maybe you could also use spraying glue for textile, but this should also do the job. It says to do a thin film and just let it sit until dry, and then on both surfaces, so on the insulation surface and on the cover, just like with any other textile glue. And then you have to wait for it to dry to the touch, and then press on both against each other, and I guess it says it dries in 48 hours, so we're not looking for strength here, because obviously this is just insulation. Just a little bit more here in this corner, and I think that should be alright. Sorry for the background noise. I think they're doing some construction work on the other street from where I'm. And that's why maybe you hear some background noise. And yes, I'm just using literally a drawing brush for drawing or painting. And that should be enough. Meanwhile, I have the other side I've already done, and I'm just waiting for it to be dry to the touch, maybe just a little bit more, and then I will press them both back on. And I just use some paint thinner to clean the brush off. I believe the first side I'd already did should be ready to stick back in. And yes, there are some cuts here in the sound insulation. I just have to match them up with those. And then press. That feels about right, I think. And there we go, that's the finished product. Nothing much to it really. You just have to be careful because these are not symmetrical. So as you can see, here it's flatter than here. You have to be careful how you put them in the car. There is a left and right side. And this is what I meant when I said there is a left and right side. This one will go on the driver's side. And I'm going to be careful not to do the same mistake like last time and break it. And that's it. That's the finished look. It was quite tricky and scary to push it back in again in its place, because that's the same way last time I broke the one. But I guess now, because it's warmer, it didn't break. So yes, that was it. And now I'm just gonna have to wait for the other side to be ready to glue, and also going to put it back in. Thank you for watching.